Making grilled salmon with lime sauce, practical chef Craig Nasser shows us how it is done, and you have a little bit of everything here. Avocado, some red onion.
Yep, got some lime zest, lime juice, peppers. We got a little bit of everything.
What is this right here?
That's the lime zest.
Oh.
Okay. I'm going to show you two ways to do this on the grill. The one way I'm going to show you here is what I've done is I've taken the marinade, and in this marinade is some lime juice, cayenne pepper, a little salt and pepper, and some lime zest, and a little bit of oil in here. What you want to do is you want to drip as much of the marinade off of the salmon. You're going to put it in the middle of your foil. Now double up your foil so you don't burn it. Okay?
Got it.
Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of the vegetables, which is also in the same marinade, but you want to marinate them separately, and you're going to want to put them on the top like so. Okay? Then what you want to do is you want to fold this up.
Now, do you want to allow for a little room up there, or do you want to get it nice and tight?
You want to allow for a little bit of room up there.
So
you don't want to tighten it too
up.
much, so it's going to steam a little bit. And then you're just going to put it on your grill for about 15-20 minutes and let that cook. Now, the other one we're going to show you is if you want to do it straight on the grill, and a lot of people have problems with this because the salmon tends to fall apart on them, but you want to take the same marinade and you want to go ahead and you want to put it right onto your grill like so. And it's going to sear and sizzle on the grill there. Grill's not quite hot enough. Now, here's where you come in for the veg for the grill, just the grill. We're going to do a little bit of onions.
That's the on switch part. Right?
Green onions.
You had me at grill, by the way. I was over in the weather center.
Yeah, I thought I told you I would call you over from now on.
Rob's been eyeballing
this thing up for a half hour now.
Today. We got a little zest in here.
Yeah, I caught him in the parking lot grabbing this. Yeah.
And then we're going to put a little bit of salt and pepper. All right, you want to do the toss? You want to try it?
Oh, boy.
I know you don't have an apron on, but
I really
I don't
feel
Let me show you one.
Yeah,
let me have Rob. What you want to do is you want to get it to the front of the pan.
Because I make omelets all the time.
And then you want to flip.
Okay.
You want to get it to the front of the pan and then flip.
Bring it back.
And bring it back. What do you think?
Yeah, wait. Front of the pan and then flip.
Flip, right. There you go.
One piece of tomato.
There you go.
You know what, Craig? I'm just going to be honest. That seems a little showy. Do you have a spatula?
Yeah, showy. All right. I'll let you use the spoon here, okay? Now, the one thing...
Or I don't want to look like an idiot on TV. One of those two things.
You don't want to overcook your salmon because it gets really dried out.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab one of these, Rob. We're going to plate it up. So what I've had, that's been on for about 15-20 minutes. And we're going to put down... And now look how nice is that. Can we get a shot of that?
Yeah.
See how nice that looks?
Now, Craig, you said a double foil.
Yeah,
right?
because if it's single foil, it could burn it a little bit and give it a kind of a really nasty look to it. And then what you want to do is you want to take your juices from this.
Oh, yeah.
And you're going to want to put it right on top like so. Now, if you want to serve this with something, by all means, but this is kind of a meal in itself with all the vegetables and everything in it. Now, what I will do is I will put some fresh avocado around this, like so, to give it some nice color and texture. And then I'll maybe give it a little sprinkle of cilantro. That's the one that's in the steamer. You want to try that, Rob?
Oh, my fork is ready. Yeah. Been looking at this for what, 45 minutes?
Yeah, I know.
Hey, I wanted to ask you real quick. I know we've talked about this before, but it's real important that you don't let fish especially marinate for too long, right?
And I'm glad you brought that up. The thing of it is, if you let that sit in there, that you should only let this your fish marinate for no more than 30 minutes. Because basically what happens is the acid in the citrus, the lime juice in this case, actually cooks it, which is how you make a ceviche.
Ceviche, yeah.
Right.
Okay? So if you leave that in there overnight, that salmon's going to be, you can just set it off to the side.
So 30 minutes max.
You want 30 minutes max. The veg about 30 minutes as well, because they're going to over-marinate as well.
What do you think?
Was
it good?
It's perfectly cooked. I mean,
it's good like that,
If you want the salmon recipe, you know where to find it. Just go to our website, kvoa.com. It's all right there. And Faye tells me that we still have 1 minute to fill.
We still? Yes, I thought we had more time.
What other ways could you do this?
I'm going to show the grilled method here real quick. And then, so what we did here is we're going to do the same little effect on here. We're going to put it on there like so.
Over early like that.
Oh, I heard. I've been looking at this fish for 45 minutes over there.
You want to taste the grilled? The difference with the grilled and the other one?
What else can you cook up for me today?
Whatever you need. Now, understand when you're grilling, and that's probably a little overcooked because it's been sitting on the grill for a while.
Right.
It's real important to keep your salmon a little bit glassy in the middle, because once it gets so cook to a point.
It's chalky.
Yeah, and it falls apart and it's very dry. So if you take it off the grill at like a mid-rare, by the time you serve it to your table, the carryover cooking time is going to bring it to that perfect, fresh, juicy flavor, and it won't dry it out.
You were saying with the vegetables, this is pretty much for any piece of fish.
Yeah.
You could use that on any piece of fish.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it would work with halibut, swordfish, you name it, shrimp even. I mean, anything. But, you know, salmon's an oily fish, so it's going to give it that oily with those vegetables and stuff on there.
Again, the recipe's on our website, folks, and we'll be right back.